What is going on, guys? Red here. Welcome back to episode 4 of Zero to Gold, where we take a fresh level 1 wizard and try to build a full gold set as fast as possible. In the last episode, we managed to accumulate enough gold through PvP and afford the second major piece of gold, the golden robe. Since we have a few hundred gold remaining, I decided to go ahead and upgrade our crystal sword, something I should have done a while ago. It's just going to help with clearing mobs, so we go for the purple crystal sword. Only 200 gold, which is pretty cheap. The gear at this point is looking very strong, so it is time to go on an absolute tear and make as much money as possible. If you guys want to see any of the gear pieces, make sure to pause the video. Anyways, let's get started and jump into our first game. Alright, let's get into it. Sorry for the delay on episode 4 here. I know it's been quite a bit since episode 3, but don't worry, we got her done. Let's get started here. Game number 1. We do take a hit there right off the rip from a bat, and that's because we don't one-shot them since our gold gear is not on us. I do tend to like to hide the gold gear in the lobby, so I do take it off before loading in, just in case 3 people see it and want to team up later. I do hear footsteps right off the rip beside me, and I'm afraid it's a rogue, but it is a ranger. Always do these little side strafes. Going invis is also really good. Missed the zap, barely. Fireball the door invis, duck the arrow. After that ice bolt, it's basically just over. Now, that could have been dangerous had he had a trap. There were 4 bats behind me. All in all, kind of a sketchy situation. Luckily, there was no trap, so we got him good. This guy's gear was decent. He had a decent longbow, decent recurve. Had a purple vitality ring as well. So I pretty much just want to take as much as possible because we can just replace the items later if we find more kills. Although I don't end up taking the amulet or the pants, which I think were a mistake. All good though. Now, normally I kind of like to just speed up the PvE, but this game has some action in it, so there's going to be no need for that this episode, or at least for this game. Yeah, there's the crystal sword in 3 hitting the red skeleton there. With the blue, that would have taken an extra hit, so for 200 gold, it is definitely worth buying a purple crystal sword. If you guys ever come to this room on Wizard, don't even bother clearing a single mob. Just try to skip the entire room. I notice I'm on 1 invisibility left here, which isn't good. And we run into this fighter. Now keep in mind there are mobs coming behind me. Take the high ground there, whiff the slow. And he just plays me. But the door does break, so we will have to come back. You would never chase that guy in this situation, just clear the mobs. And he will notice that I have like a bunch of mobs on me, which is why he does come back. I'm ducking because he has a recurve bow. And we do the classic magic missile KO. And with those mobs cleared, we want to go for an instant campfire, get all those spells back in case we get third-partied or see another player. Alright, it is time to go loot the fallen victim here. Didn't look like he was 2 geared. I found this funny. His name was I'm Bored of Wizard. Unfortunately, this guy was not 2 geared at all. Zombie gas tags us a little bit. And we have to go through this passageway to get into the zone. You have to be careful. If there's a ranger sitting here or another wizard or even a rogue in invis, it can be very bad. Usually you can just magic missile them though. This is a place you don't want to be stuck with a wizard in. Here's a tip for the spear skeletons, because I know a lot of people have trouble with these. If you just stand right in front of the skeleton, it'll always do the downward swing and you just sidestep it and then go back. Super easy. And then for the nightmare version, you would just duck the swing if it does the follow-up attack. Yeah, it's very important to learn to fight PvE as wizard, just because you're going to be dealing with it a lot and not clearing it fast, since you're trying to save your spells. At this point, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, where do we go? I really don't want to go through the room southeast. So quickly get rid of that crossbowman. And we're going to have to run through this room, which is... I think this room might have the most mobs in the entire game in it. In crypts. Easy way to get past any room, just go invisible. It's honestly not a big deal as wizard. You will aggro the mobs though. Decide to just deal with that two-hander skelly right away. Light orb for the rogues, and we do see another enemy in front of us. It does happen to be a warlock who goes demon form. Whiff the slow there. Hit him with the invis juke. And now I'm getting dark bolted, and I'm like, wait, what? The archer mob hits him, I hit a zap, and he goes down right before we were about to get cornered with a sliver of health. That is actually the first engage I've ever had with a demon form warlock in solos. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect it to be that close. That guy almost outplayed us, he almost killed us. And right here, I'm just letting this archer shoot arrows while I'm healing. Just in case we get third partied, of course. But yeah, I underestimated that guy's capabilities. Demon Warlock looks really good. As soon as he started using Bolt of Darkness and jumping, I was like, wait, what? And we were one Bolt of Darkness away from death. Anyway, we finally deal with the archer. And this is why we heal up the barbarian. Coming in out of nowhere. I see him running away. And then I go back to the body and realize the loot has been completely yoinked. So you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to chase this guy through the entire map if I have to. Thing is, he has crush and he's breaking every doorway down. Somehow we get through there with the skellies at the door. I can break doors too, buddy. And then he runs into this random fighter who just killed him. Get that slow off. Hit him with a lightning strike. A very powerful combo, and he's dead. And at this point, I believe I thought the barbarian lived. I didn't realize that the fighter kind of just... I think the fighter two-hit him as he was walking in. So I decided to campfire out here in the open just to make sure I can look around. And now we have some looting to do. We just killed 2 players, technically 3. Always got a light orb for the rogues. And there's the barbarian's body. I noticed he didn't really have anything off of the warlock. I'm assuming the jewelry that he had was the warlock's. Because he did look pretty timmy. Just trying to pick out the best things from his inventory. Replace one of my campfires. And now we have to loot the fighter who looked a little more geared. He did have those cobalt trousers. And this guy had some stuff. Purple vitality ring. quickness ring. The loose trousers are really nice. Double move speed cobalt trousers. Very, very good for speed builds. Divine Blade as well with 3 weapon damage and max base roll. So any longsword enjoyers are going to love that. Decided to replace my surge kit with the blue one since it does pop faster. He does have a legendary helmet, but it's really bad. And this dark plate is definitely worth taking. I actually think I end up underselling this. But it had 2 strength, 2 dex. And then we take the legendary rugged boots. We do get some blue portals. I have a gold chest in front of me, and I realized there was a lockpick on the barbarian. So we come back, grab that lockpick, and go for the golden chest. We get absolutely nothing. A green bandage, actually. That's worth it. And we get out. Pretty action-packed game. Pretty profitable game as well. We actually end up running out of gold trying to list the rugged boots. But the dark plate armor does sell for 600. I definitely undersold this. But now we can list the rest. Some sales starting to come through here, which puts our bankroll at around 2,000 gold. We then end up selling the cobalt trousers for 900, the boots for 1.1 thousand. And now we are sitting at 3.9 thousand, which I'm thinking is enough for our next upgrade, which is going to be the golden leaf hood. So I decide to sell the leather cap. For the golden leaf hood, we want 2 knowledge and 2 added magic damage. We find one over here that is 2222 gold, and we go ahead and buy it. This piece of gear looks amazing as well. Finishing the gold look. Now we're looking crazy. With even more sales coming through, we're actually able to afford another gold piece since we're back at 3,000 gold. And for this upgrade, we're going to be getting the golden gloves, which are actually going to be a very big upgrade compared to the gloves we have now. We are again looking for 2 knowledge. These gloves do not roll magic damage, so we end up going for these ones for 2.7k gold. Replacing our old ones, they have 2 knowledge, 2 max health, and some buff duration. This now puts us at 47 knowledge. The last 2 pieces of gold that remain are the
shows.
The golden shows and the golden boots. Well, let's get into game number 2. Now, as we load into this game right here, you're gonna notice as I come upstairs, I do end up spotting a little golden boy, a little golden rogue. And so I decided to just hide in this room with my gear off and wait till the match starts. And in we are. Here we go. We got the golden glove drip going as well. Looking quite nice. We do have significantly more knowledge than the last game, so our cast speed should be very, very nice. Yeah, for the axeman, you want to circle right and then duck to dodge that one. Gotta heal up ASAP here. And right off the bat, look who we see. The golden rogue. I'm like salivating out the mouth at this point, because I'm like, if we kill this guy, the series is over. But I do a little reality check there and end up taking a few steps back. I do not want to throw. If we run into him and hide, we could just get 2-hit if he has cutthroat. Now here I aim an ice bolt to his right, predicting he strafes to the ledge, and he does. And then he jumps by accident, falls off. Then we hit him with the mid-air fireball direct, and he just ragdolls and immediately dies. Retaking a fight as a rogue exactly where he was standing was a little foolish. That's just a 100% favorable fight for Wizard. You cannot be attempting to throwing knife fight a Wizard, especially one that's really geared. Little campfire reset. And then we gotta go loot what is the biggest kill of the series. This is a pretty bad spot to be in, especially if a ranger comes in. So we want to get out of here as soon as possible. Being down here is always a death sentence. And this guy just had the sauce. Not the most overly geared rogue, but this guy's kit easily sells for thousands and thousands. He had Wolf Hunter leggings, golden scarf, 2 courage rings with some damage, legendary reinforced gloves, and a decent weapon. Could have been a lot better, but we will absolutely take that. I have the series literally in the bag, and we can't throw it now. I could easily just take a blue, but I don't know what I'm thinking this game. Let's just say we do not end up taking a blue portal. Gonna be speeding up a lot of PvE here. Just trying to make my way to the zone circle of the map. Skipping rooms as usual with invisibility. Looking for any human life forms we can PvP. And the pressure is on. We have all the gold we need in our bag. And then I notice, I believe it's a rogue at the end of the room clearing mobs. He does not know of us yet. And right here he is made aware. He goes invis, but unfortunately he gets shot in the head by an archer. And he goes down in 1 missile. He was probably low already. He did look very undergeared. And then I hear a zombie getting cooked. I'm thinking it's just the spike trap though. We do end up hitting another campfire just in case. Make sure we're full spells. Then I hear pots breaking. Down to my east. Quickly loot the rogue. He actually had a ring that was decent. That was about it though. Now I'm not sure who is on the other side of this door, but they're getting curious. Our protection pod just in case. If they explode. And they start running. I notice it's a warlock. And they do end up just running away. Crystal Sword Bach Warlock really can't do much against Wizard. Because if he did have spells, he probably would have taken the fight. I do kind of just chill in this middle room, take the speed shrine to see if they come back. And then this guy starts VoIPing. And I noticed the voice right away. I recognize the voice. At this point, I'm actually not too sure. But at the back of my mind, I'm like, that's gotta be somebody, someone I know. Anyway. Right back over here. We notice someone fighting in this room now. It is not the warlock. It is a fighter. A better move would have been jumping on the boxes here. But we do hit him with the explosion into the missile. Yeah, missiles is really strong right now. Like when you're geared, dare I say it, it is absolutely just OP. Unless you're getting cutthroated, you pretty much always win. And then the warlock comes back, starts VoIPing again. He's like, no, no, no.
Yeah, I killed the rogue.
And he asked if I killed the rogue, so I put my VoIP on here.
Wait, who?
He said you have the
Yeah,
golden
right here,
mask.
it's right here. Wait, you sound familiar though. Are you so bad?
I'm so bad.
Yo, I'm actually a YouTuber though. Do you know Red, Dark and Darker?
So I end up realizing that it's so bad strange. I've actually ran into him a couple of times. He's a streamer and YouTube content creator. By the way, let's ignore the fact I just shamelessly plugged the YouTube channel in front of his entire stream.
My man.
Dude, this is my gold, nothing to gold wizard series, and this is like the last kill I needed. He had like wolf hunters, everything, so that's it.
I got juice.
Are you gonna go? Wait, do you want to go boss or what?
Hey, I'm not.
I'm actually down. I'm actually down. You just can't kill me. You can't kill me, man. I can't have the series end like that.
No, I don't.
All right, I'm gonna take that red over there. I'm going down. Let's boss. Dude, we got so bad strange in this game. This is actually gonna be a fun way to end the series. We get a little boss kill. Anyway, we spawn into the Inferno here. We do get the Ghost King variant. So I'm like, yeah, this is a boss we can easily duo. Now we just gotta skip a bunch of rooms, clear a bunch of mobs. So we do just end up speeding up the footage here. You can actually safe spot this room on this ledge right here. I am conserving my spells just because we do want to save them for Ghost King. And there we go. I see so bad on the other side of the room there. Give him the light orb signal. And in we go. Let's get it. Whoops. Anyway, we do end up just kind of chipping away at Ghost King's health here. I do speed up the fight. This fight's really nothing special. Wizard and Warlock, however, aren't the fastest at killing this boss, as it does have some magic resist, so it does end up taking quite a bit to get it to the third scream. And it does end up doing 2 jump phases. Sobad's pretty experienced with the game, so he knows what he's doing here in this fight. The only thing that's annoying are those death skulls when they spawn. They're really hard to deal with. So everything's going nice so far. There are quite a few pools in the room though, which is the only bad part. This is a 3rd jump, by the way, which shouldn't happen. Now this is where it gets interesting. We killed the last bat. I'm pretty sure it's on the last scream, by the way. I hit a slow, I hit a haste, and then Sobad does a little maneuver here. Watch out, brother. He ends up... Oh god, it's fast. He ends up hitting a little body block on me there. Why?
You can live.
Oh my god! No, I'm getting trolled. What is going on? So bad I'm 1. Wait, did he try to kill me there? I'm so confused, dude. I'm so scared. Okay, that actually added so much suspense to the series, though. I swear I should have died there. Yeah, I should have been dead on multiple occasions, barely dodging death there.
Get him, bat. Get him, bat. I could have one-shot him right there. I almost think that would be a good end to his series, though, dying to SBS.
Now, the reason this happens and So Bad Strange tries to rat us is because we had a bounty on our head in his Twitch chat. Someone offered 5 gifted subs to take me out, but he actually does end up sparing us in the end. Here's the clip from his perspective. I just find this hilarious. You can just I can visibly see him try to body block me, and I just know it's coming. He just smirks.
No. You can live.
Why?
You can live.
And I'm just like, why?
The magic resist for my robe actually saved me. If I didn't have the golden robe here, I was dead. See, he could have just one-shot me right here, but he doesn't. Actually spares me. Anyway, we end up getting the surgical kit off, campfiring. And in my mind, I'm just like, let's get a blue portal, let's get out of here. And complete the series once and for all. Come back in to actually just make sure that, you know, Ghost King didn't die, or So Bad Strange didn't just keep fighting him, because I would have helped him kill the boss there. And we end up finding a blue, finally, in this room over here. We end up kind of reuniting here. He comes into the room with the blue portal. And then he asks the burning question.
Can I see how much damage I would do to you?
No, you're gonna want... Dude, you almost ended the series by body blocking me. I'm heading out, bro. GG. So bad I must leave. And we end up taking the blue, and that is how the adventure ends. That was honestly the funniest way, I think, to end off the series. But yeah, now it's listing time. Time to list all of this rogue's good stuff. And then buy the remaining gold pieces. After taking about half a day break from the game, come back, and almost everything is sold except for the green courage ring. And then we run into a problem. You do not have enough room in your inventory or stash to complete this trade. And that is because we have 5.4 thousand gold, so it is time to spend. We end up picking up these golden boots with 5 additional move speed, 3 magic power, and 2 knowledge for 2.7k. Just beautiful boots. Slap those on real quick. And now there's only one piece remaining. The golden chaos. Since the golden chaos were the last piece I need, we're gonna go for these ones. 5% damage, 5 additional move speed. And there we go, guys. The series is completed from nothing to gold. Looking absolutely stunning. Just gotta love the way this gear set looks. Before I conclude the series and the video, I want to take a look at our player stats. So in the Goblin Caves, we got 11 kills in 6 games and 1 death to that Ranger Trap. And in the Crypts, we had 11 kills in 5 games with 0 deaths. So in total, we played 11 games and we got 22 kills. That is what it took to go from nothing to gold solo on Wizard. Hope you guys enjoyed the entirety of the series. I had a bunch of fun making it. And that's it. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the white.